All right, hope everybody's doing good today. Today we're gonna be working on my 2010 Camaro SS. Haven't had no videos with it for a while, so I figured I'd go ahead and show you this one. We're gonna be installing a brand new AC Delco AC compressor. The original one, the connector snapped off, so we're gonna have to go ahead and replace that. I'm gonna try to show you what you need and what's involved, and try to give you a good video. So really don't look like there's many videos of this on SS's on the internet, at least on YouTube and stuff. So I'm trying to put this video out and give you as much information as you can, so it'll help you when you have to do yours. All right, first thing we'll need to do is go ahead and get the hood popped. As you see, I already have the cover off. So the next thing you need to do after you've done that, which I've already done, I took it to a shop and had them go ahead and evacuate the system, which is low pressure right here. You pull the cap off, and then your high pressure is right here, and they went ahead and evacuated it. If you want to do it yourself, you have to get your machine and a tank and everything so you can evacuate it. So all right, so what you're gonna probably need is you're gonna need a 13mm socket, ratchet, swivel, some extensions, some various other tools. Probably be a good idea to have a light. And also I'll put this fender protector on here so we don't scratch your paint up when we're bending down. So the compressor's right down here, and so it's one bolt on the bottom, bolt here on the top, and the same thing on the back. And then you got a bolt holding the lines to the compressor, and then the belt. As you take the bolts out, the belt, you gotta slide that off. There's no actual tensioner like on some. So we'll go ahead and get our light set up and get all our tools ready. Go ahead and get the line loose and start getting the bolts out of the compressor. Here we go. All right, you see it straight down through there. I don't know if you can see it or not. All the way down through there, there's the lines going. There's a 13mm, so we're gonna try to get that out. We're gonna use our 13mm socket, ratchet with a short extension. We're gonna try to get down in there and loosen that up, get that out. Here we go. All right, got the bolt out. As you can see, loose now. Now we just gotta. All right, got the lines out and loose. Now we're gonna take our piece of tape and put over the end of the lines so we don't get no contaminants in there. We got the tape over the lines. Now we're gonna start taking all the bolts out for the compressor. Alright, it's gonna be hard to see, but we're gonna be working behind this compressor, kind of all the way on the back side of it. There's two bolts, one on the top, one on the bottom, like going in like this. And we'll get them out. And it's gonna be hard for me to show you all that, but I'll show you once we get it out exactly where they were. And y'all should be able to see the front ones when I start taking them out. So here we go. Alright, this bottom bolt, what you're gonna have to do is, I went up in there and loosened it by hand, and then I'm gonna take this long extension with my impact. I'm gonna try to get it on that right here. It should come out. Get it. Alright, got that out. Just gotta get that bolt. Go ahead and finish getting the top one out, and then we'll work on the two front ones. Here we go.
Alright, got that one out. Now we'll go ahead and try to get the two front ones out. Alright, got the compressor out. As you can see, I'll show you what happened. A little plug right here. Supposed to be down in there. Snapped off. And the only way to fix it is to replace the whole compressor unless you totally rebuild it. I wouldn't do all that. So we got it off. Now we'll get to reinstalling it. Here we go.
And as you can see, what I was saying, there's bolt down there on the back side, and another bolt right there, and right there. And it sits in there just like that. So that'll give you a guide of where the bolts are at. That's how the line and everything hooks up. So here we go. Alright, it's the next day. We'll get to reinstalling our AC compressor. We got the brand new one I'll show you right here. AC Delco. It's pre-oiled, so you don't have to put no oil in it or anything. Yeah, looks pretty good. Looks just same exact thing as what we took out. So we're gonna get to reinstalling this. Here we go. Alright, here we go. Alright, we got it in place. Now we just got to finish putting the rest of the bolts in and then hook the line up. And we'll get back with you.
Alright, we got all the bolts in. We just got to snug them down and then go ahead and hook the AC line up. Here we go.
Alright, we're putting our new O-rings on. And then we're going to put the bolt in and tighten this up. Alright, got that all tightened down. The only thing we got left to do is put the belt on. Alright, now we're gonna go ahead and get to putting our belt on. We got this little tool, stretch fit tool, that's gonna go right down here on your crank pulley, and then you just gotta push it back far as you can and slip the belt over it. And then we'll start cranking it with I'm gonna be using a 1-inch. I think it's like a 26 for your crank bolt. And we just got to turn it over, and eventually it'll slip out, and then your tool will fall out the bottom. So here we go. Alright, we got it on there. Now we're gonna move on to putting the vacuum on it, get a good vacuum on it, and fill it up with Freon and test it out. Here we go. Alright, now that we got everything good on the compressor, bolted down, lines hooked up, everything's good, belts on. Now what we're gonna do is we got our gauges. We're gonna go ahead and hook the lines up. I think I said before, there's one right there, and then there's one right there. You get your low side and your high side. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and hook it up. Then we're gonna hook our vacuum pump up and run a vacuum on it for about, we'll give it probably 20 minutes. And then we're gonna fill it up with Freon and crank it up and get it going. Here we go. got them both nice and tight. Make sure we got these off. All right, we got the vacuum pump all hooked up. All the lines hooked up. We got them locked down so it can breathe through. All we gotta do now is open these up. Open that up. Make sure all your stuff's tight. Got this on. All right, we got it all vacuuming. Let it run. We're gonna let it run for about 20 minutes, and then we're gonna unhook it, lock the lines off, unhook that, fill it up with Freon. Here we go. All right, we're gonna go ahead and cut off the vacuum pump. Cut our lines off. Unhook that, and then we'll go ahead and fill it up with Freon. Here we go. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and get our R34A. That's what these cars take. If you had an older vehicle, it might take, I think 12 is what it took. But this is what you use on most, at least late model vehicles. Now you get to some of the newer ones, I think they didn't change it again, but here's what we're gonna be using. Open your low side up, open the pan up. All right, we got everything back together, got it charged up, got everything cover back on and everything. Set on AC. Got it blowing nice and cool. And when you check your gauges, it should be at about 30 on your low side, should be 30 to 50, and then on your high side should be about 180 to 250. So that'll kind of give you a guide, but it takes about 1.5 pounds. So got her all done. All right, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you later.